Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jake and today we are doing Desire to Fire with TJ. This is a continuing series that we're going to hopefully do over the next 12 months. And so basically what we decided, Desire to Fire is a series that we're going to do where we are going to get TJ's budget in shape so he can be on the path that he wishes he could be on and hopefully get him into a better financial position in the long term. First off, we're going to go over a little bit of a background on how we met, just so you guys can get a feel for who TJ is. So again, TJ, how did we meet?
So we met together about 5-ish years ago at a job. Started as, I think you were the supervisor at the time, and I was just one of your subordinates. Then you left, came back, and then you were just like a regular worker. So we just got to be partnered up together all the time and work together and listen to music and be cool with each other. And then they promoted you to lead. You went to days, and I switched because I'm like, I'm not doing this without you.
True.
So it's kind of the background for us.
Yeah, and now also we work together again.
That's true.
So we see each other every single day. So this will also help him stay on the same path, and help me to kind of feel where he's sitting at with his finances as well. TJ, why did you decide to also want to take this fire approach to your life?
Okay, well, a few reasons. One, just because like you talked about it a lot, like about fire and like how important it is to you, and so like I just think the concept is really cool. Like, okay, like be financially independent, retire early. Like, who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
Two, because like obviously get you content on your channel. Cause
Yeah.
I love you, man. And three, because like I feel like now is like it's like the perfect time to like have someone to actually be able to directly keep me accountable for my budget, for getting my finances in order, and to put it in somebody's hands that I truly trust.
Awesome. And now that you also work at the same job, so
Makes it so easy.
Make a decent amount of money.
Yes, that too.
And you have decent benefits, so that also helps with that. So we've also set up a series of questions so TJ can kind of give you more of a background on where he's sitting in his mental state with when it comes to finances, and and what are his goals for the near and long term. So we'll go over those questions next here. So question number one, I have them on the phone here. So question number one is, what are your financial goals short term? So what do you wish to accomplish financially in the next 6 months? Example, like a car, apartment, a vacation. What are you looking to do in the very near future?
So for the very near future, what I would love to do is to be able to say I've paid off one of my many debts. like it's been such a thorn in my side for so long, and even if I could just get one done, like just completely paid off, I feel like that'd be a major accomplishment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And because like we had a conversation the other day about motivation, and just like about how like sometimes you set the goal too high, and then like you get mad if you don't reach it, or like
As
you already
fast
reach
as you
it,
want it.
and then then you like it's like, well, what do I do now?
Yep.
So just baby step in it. Like, let's start small, then progress as we go.
Yeah, and we can set up systems so it helps. So once you get a single debt paid off, especially if it's a small one, we can just roll that over into the next one and just keep going.
Right.
As well. So the next question here is, what are your financial goals long term? So what are we looking for in the next 3 to 5 years? Example, like a house, a business, financial independence, like we were saying before, fire.
Definitely a house. I want to live on my own. I'm tired of renting. Renting is such a bad thing. It costs way too much money. And technically, I would like to run my own business. I mean, you know me, I do music. I would love to be able to like have either like my own recording studio set up, or just be able to say like like I got something on the side going on. So.
And also, for you guys who don't know, TJ makes the background music that is in every single one of my videos, because we've been friends for so long. He basically allows me to do that. And I also, if you look in the description down below, I always mention his name in every single video. Do you feel like your spending is hard to control?
Yes, absolutely. Like, without a doubt. Like, and like I've had this conversation with my brothers multiple times. Like, So like our video game spending is so bad. For example, like Grand Theft Auto 5, when that game came out, I bought the game 4 different times because my brothers broke either the disc or like we got a different system. So like we switched from Xbox to PS3 to PS4, so I had to buy it each time as a disc. Then we lost the disc, so then I had to buy it as a download. And then I spent so much money on that game for everyone to like, get their online stuff going on. And then World War II for Call of Duty, I spent so much money in microtransactions this last year.
That's how they get you.
Trying to get the best gun in the game.
Yeah, that's messed up for one. But all right, so yeah, so what we're gonna do in the near future, we're not talking about money in this particular episode, but we just want to kind of get a feel for where TJ's sitting, because we are going to create a budget for him, and I don't want him to feel like he is strained for having to pay attention too hard, especially at the beginning on what he's spending his money on. I kind of want to ease into it and then set off into a path.
Especially because we get paid bi-weekly.
Exactly.
And so that already makes it kind of hard, because I feel like if you get paid weekly, it's a little bit easier to budget.
Exactly.
And then bi-weekly, it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to make this stretch 2 weeks.
Yeah. And when you get paid, you think you have a lot of money, and then it goes away real quick. But yeah, exactly. All right, so how has debt affected you, and do you see a way out?
How has debt affected me? Well, it's affected me in ways where it hurts my credit score, obviously. So it makes it so it's harder for me to get an apartment for myself, or vehicles, or even just get a loan. Like I made a mistake when I was, 16, or no, not 16, like 18, like right as soon as I was like financially independent for the first time, and
independent with your finances.
And took out like a big loan from like one of those loan companies. So like it had 300% interest rate, every time, even if you pay $300, it's really only going to be like $100 is actually paying the actual debt, and the rest is going right to them.
Yep.
So
interest versus principal, and we'll go over all that so you kind of get a better idea what that is too. Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's set you back a lot?
Yeah, because like I've wanted to have like a brand new car, or like just something reliable and that doesn't break down in 6 months.
Or blow up.
or blow up. And me with music. Like I would love to be able to I'm just gonna spend $100 on a beat right now and be able to record it, master it, and send it off to somebody and pay them a bunch of money to do it. And obviously can't do that because I don't have the money to do it.
Or get paid to someone to use it.
Right.
Yeah, I totally feel you. So then the final question I want to ask you is just so we can get a ballpark on what you feel like it means to be wealthy. So is that, for example, is that something that you think is where you're at now, obviously, or is it like where you feel like you have a couple $1,000 in the bank, or is it something like, for you personally, what is wealthy?
For me personally, wealthy would be knowing that I own my own place. So I'm stable. I got my own house. I don't have to worry about I gotta pay this much for rent, and
it's not stress on you.
Yeah, relieve one stress, and then I'd say having a car that is gonna stay in the driveway for a long time and not just blow up right away.
Yeah.
And yeah, have some money actually saved up. I think the most I've ever had saved in my bank at one time was $2,000 at most. So
at the most.
So for me, if I could beat that, that's another short-term financial goal. That'd be.
That's awesome. That's good, because $2,000 is not a lot of money for one.
No, it goes by quick.
Exactly. So we'll teach you all about your safety net, and we'll teach you about having X amount saved up. So if anything were to happen, you're not taking out loans, you're not putting it on a credit card, you have a safety net, and typically 6 months. But we'll go over that in a while when we're talking more about money.
Yeah.
So again, this is just our background, and we're also going to go over in the near future his credit score, where his debt sitting. This is just episode 1, so you guys can get a little feel for him. So what are your final thoughts on this? What do you think? What do you hope to accomplish from this desire to fire?
I hope to accomplish is to start paying off debts. It's seeing the progress, and using that to like improve my credit score. And just being able to start taking those little steps to become financially independent. So that way one day I can have my own house. Like
Exactly. And yeah, and again, we don't expect him to become financially independent in a year because that would be incredibly hard.
yeah,
But what this series is hoping to accomplish is him getting in the right path because he doesn't feel like he's in the right path, and now we can accomplish this, especially when we hold ourselves accountable with things like this.
right.
But so with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this. This is just episode 1, the intro. Also down in the description below, you have Yada Bank. If you want to sign up for that, you get 100 free tickets. I get 100 free tickets. It is a prize-based savings account. We have Robinhood down there. You get a stock, I get a stock. If you sign up for that using my link. And also we have Acorn. You get $5 and I get $5. And remember that is going to charity at the end of 52 weeks there. And again, guys, this is a continuing series, so we will be posting these once a month just so you can get caught up on where TJ is, and you can see his progress into the path of being financial independent, or at least getting out of debt. But with that being said, guys, I hope you have a good one. Peace.